Yeah, and so it was. Yeah, I do remember that. I was in like fourth grade, and they ended up. They ended up. Yeah, they did do jail time. It was pretty. They, the ASU basketball team at that time. They were like kind of known for being like a bunch of thugs. It wasn't. It wasn't just the point shaving system. They ended up. Or a scheme that they had, it was like a lot of them were into just like doing outright like crimes, just like stealing. It was.
They'll take these kids that are fucking from the ghetto and have like very bad, like very, very rough around the edges, you know. But that's what generates millions of dollars for these universities. So they take these kids, like from the University of Miami football, like taking these kids because they are the difference between millions of dollars for the university. Because like Kitty's talking about, when Saban came to Alabama, their profits tripled. Like the actual financial impact to the universities, it's just staggering.
But is Alabama known for taking in like the hood rats? Was that? I mean, it's my understanding that like the Alabama, their football team is such a fucking machine that they don't have to waste their time with like the miscreants.
Yeah, but but there's also academic integrity to a certain extent. But
Saban was so damn successful, they were lining up to play for him because he would get to the NFL. So he didn't have to take, but like Tennessee's and like we had a kid that signed his letter of intent. He signed his letter of intent in a hot tub. He was from like Dallas, like that thug school in Dallas. He never made it to campus. This was like in the late 80s. I think he got charged for murder. So like, yeah, they will take players if they can pass that 18 on the ACT, and the athletic director will okay it. It's basically like risk.
But it seems like it's the private schools who also like. So like the high school I went, and this is high school even. They were the state champions like 5 years in a row up until the year I went there for football. But that's of course because they're like, you know, a better school than the public schools, and they'll offer a scholarship obviously. And so they end up basically, you know, it's a, yeah, why wouldn't these people? And of course you're going to join a team that wins, you know, fucking championships. So they'll take in these people. They generally did not have too many problems with these students, but if we look at like USC even, if we look at like USC even, now like it's my understanding that O.J. Simpson, he was somebody who was a juvenile delinquent, didn't do well in school, all of that stuff. But if we're going to talk about the how athletic he was at like 200 and what, was he like 220 something or 240 something?
He was big for a running back, taller. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was built.
But he would run. But how fast he was like he was fucking rare as an individual. And so like they end up taking in. They end up taking. So I believe he actually had a track record at USC as well as in, you know, being a great football player. But like, yeah, they'll take these kinds of people in who I don't think Berkeley would ever take in, or even UCLA. I could be mistaken. But I do think the private schools get away with it.
Which one is USC and UCLA? One of them's a really good school, and one of them's private. And I always get the fucking
UCLA is much harder to get into than USC. So like when in the the UC school system, then you have the Cal State school system. UC school system is known as for being much harder to get into, but then you can look at two schools in particular. It's going to be UC Berkeley and UC Los Angeles. These are very hard schools to get into. Now, when it comes to USC, they're not as hard to get into, with a caveat if you have a lot of money. So basically, rich kids. First of all, the tuition alone, student loans can't cover it. Like, you have to come from a wealthy family. But even then, that's not enough, really. Like, your parents generally have to give endowments and all of this other shit. So they kind of, in a way, are somewhat similar to like the Ivy Leagues in the sense that they have to. You either have to have a lot of money or be a very, very good student, or be a really good athlete,
or a good DEI
and
candidate.
so it's a school that it's USC is basically known for being like the Harvard for the really dumb rich people.
That's why I brought up Auburn. I think you can relate. The Southeast wouldn't have that kind of. I don't want to say wouldn't, but I mean, like, I don't know, the UC Berkeley's. You're not going to have even like it when Saban was able to recruit. I mean, if you had a full ride to something like Penn State or go to the University of Alabama, your parents would push you to go to Alabama. And I'm saying pre getting paid or anything like that, not because they knew, oh, you're going to become a lawyer or a doctor. No, it's because you're going to get a full ride from Nick Saban, and there's a good shot like you could go pro. But
players will get that.
So when they go out to space, Power Rangers to space, like that's where Power Rangers. That's it. Like that's really the final.
Power Rangers in space. You've come full circle, Mikhail.
It's like a saga, I think. So it would be.
Hey, Najas.
Yeah, I can. Hello.
And back then, like, I mean, blasting it.
The war is over.
I love you.
The hostages are free.
Canada John, I hear you're a traveling man. Is that true?
The hostages will be traveling tomorrow. Trump is traveling to Israel right now to meet with Knesset and Netanyahu to give a speech.
I heard you're a traveling man. Is that true, Brother John?
Are you an African American in the Red Lodge or the Blue Lodge?
Blue Lodge.
Why did
You got blue balls?
Why didn't
John,
You got blue balls.
Why do they?
Yes, sir. I'm in the Blue House.
Well, you're in
John,
a
I
book
missed
club. Oh, did I steal Mikhail's thunder? Is Mikhail's...
The world. No. I'd
Mikhail's
love
not
to hear from you,
500.
but like, just like, why do we have to
He's
keep
back.
a sarcastic tone? Like, why?
Mikhail's a sicko. Wow.
I know you can speak to
Mikhail
me,
projects all the time.
that.
He comes in my rooms while I'm reading a book, and then he trash talks me in the chat, but it's all just self-talk. It's all projection. It's hilarious.
I
I trash talked you in the last room.
Yeah, I screenshot it. You want to see the screenshot? You want to see your projection? I screenshotted you. You want to see your projection?
The last room.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my.
I promise you,
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my
the last
PTR.
room.
Fucking A, I'm putting it in my PTR. Please hold.
Okay, go.
I told El Normo about it. El Normo wanted me to.
Someone else, I'm pretty sure.
El Normo wanted me to send it to him via text message. I said no problem. I can post it as a PTR too. Mikhail's pathetic.
Yeah, Ariel. It was Ariel. I trash talk Ariel.
It was
I didn't
you.
trash talk you.
It was you.
I love a trash talk Mikhail.
Yeah, no, I know it was me, but I didn't trash talk you.
Yeah, you did. But it was all self-talk. That's what you're missing. It was all projection.
No. I said.
You said I was a loser and that I need to go travel and do things like that. It was all projection.
No, see, that wasn't the last one.
It was projection. It was so pathetic.
See, he's not
It's
gonna show the last
embarrassing.
message. See, he lied.
Bullshit, I'm not going to show the last message. I'm showing it to you. Please hold.
No, that is not the last message. The last message that when I jumped into one of your rooms is the one about Ariel.
I don't know who Ariel is,
When you said
but I'm going
the
to...
room
I
that you
screenshotted.
made about the room that you made about you were kicked out of the debate room. That's the last room I joined.
Did you find the wire?
Please hold.
Don't play, John.
Was this a karaoke room?
That's the last room.
Please hold. Updating PTR. Please hold. Prepare for projection injection. Prepare for Mikhail projection. I caught Mikhail in a projection. Please hold. Here it comes. Look at it. Mikhail owns. Bring me up, bitch boy. This is what you said. PTR. Look at this. Bring me up, bitch boy. Stop jerking off to your own voice. Such a loser. Lonely motherfucker. Lonely motherfucker. Because you look mental. You need to go on a journey. Go climb a mountain or do a pilgrimage. Go to China. Meet people. You seriously look crazy. That was all projection. See that? PTR.
You were doing some crazy shit. I forgot.
It's called reading a book and putting the clip on YouTube. Reading a book.
You were tweaking. Why don't you just share a link to them?
PTR, your own projection, dumbass. Look at it. That's you.
I have no problem, man.
That's your projection.
Speak speaking to you this way, John. Like, I don't understand.
Bring me up, bitch boy. That's what you wrote. Stop jerking off to your own voice. Such a loser. Lonely motherfucker. Lonely motherfucker, you wrote. Because you look mental. You need to go on a journey. Go climb a mountain or do a pilgrimage. Go to China. That was your suggestion. That's a self-suggestion. Go to China. Meet people. You seriously look crazy, Mikhail. There you go. That's your projection of the day. Congratulations.
Okay. All right, bro. That's cool.
How many laptops did you fix today?
I just don't know. Is it out of his system? I'm just checking.
Is it out of your system?
More to the conversation, but you
I
can't.
don't know. Do you want to go back to the power?
Screenshot. He's just talking to himself. Did you?
No, that's Mikhail talking to me in the chat.
Yeah, he has these rooms where he's by himself and just I kind of.
It's called reading a book by myself, meditating.
Yeah.
Meditating. This guy was like.
Yeah, you can meditate by reading a book. It's called focused concentration.
No. He was like singing it.
Yeah, I know. It's really nice.
And he was like speaking in this funny. He was tripping balls. That's what he was doing. And I'm just like, opportunity to talk shit to this guy. But that's not because I am a sadist or I came to you and I want to harm you and you were just minding your own business.
He doesn't know that.
Because you are a Zionist and you are a fool. And apparently, I guess, apparently you did something in Iraq and you lost your mind, so you probably did something pretty bad. So
I didn't go to Iraq, stupid.
Anyway, I'm looking at this.
It's all projection, dumbass. You're still projecting yourself onto me, schmucko.
You're an evil spirit that has been...
Projection alert. Projection alert. Evil spirit talk. That's definitely projection alert.
Locked into this mental state now, and you can't escape it.
How come you're not in the
I don't know what you did, John.
I was there
Must
for a
have
long
been
time.
bad.
I got bored.
I didn't do shit, my friend.
God let the Satan on you. He unleashed one of those Satans on you.
What kind of talk is this man, Polymouth?
No, seriously, he did something in Iraq.
Dumbass, I didn't deploy overseas. I went to a psychiatrist beforehand, and I said, you know what? I'm beginning to have doubts about the 3 skyscrapers in Manhattan on 9/11. How did the 2 planes bring down the 3 skyscrapers? And they said, what's wrong with you? You don't believe the truth? Are you spreading misinformation? And I said, that's not fake news. They said, no. You must be bipolar. I said, bipolar? Bipolar? What does bipolar mean? You mean to tell me that I got a psychiatric condition called bipolar? What's bi? I'm not bi. I just like women, dog. I just like women. I want women.
Who is in this condition because he killed somebody.
Killed somebody? No, that's the October 7th terrorists that fled across the border to supernova and murdered 1,500 people. Those are the fucking murderers, you motherfucking Stugats.
They're not the ones who they're still.
Oh, they're all dead. They're all dead. They've been killed, eliminated.
Sure. How do you know though?
If they didn't catch him, they're gonna catch him. It ain't over until the fat lady sings.
Bro, how many members do you think the government, which is Hamas, how many full-on, like, fighting or trained men do you think they have?
I don't know. I saw all.
Anything the topic in
It's
this
like
room?
15,000, I think. 20,000.
I'm sorry. See, they've taught you the wrong thing, but this is why I'm such a valuable source. If you just treated me with an intellect, because I know there's an intellect behind there, regardless of what God did to you. Now,
projection alert! Projection alert!
That's fine.
This is the projection show with Mikhail. You know, somebody calls me Concept Johnny, but I think you're Projection Mikhail. That's your name. Projection Polymath. Polymath the projector.
I'll say my source in Arabic, but
أنا بعرف شوي عربي. عفوا حبيبي. Go ahead. I speak Arabic, motherfucker. Go ahead.
No, I just don't want to expose my source in front of you. Anyway.
Your source? What is this? A news broadcast? You fucking stugats?
They were very confident.
Your news source is very confident about what?
Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Anyways. Yes, so let me tell you, the media hasn't properly represented. What Israel fought against was pretty much what they call the Nukhba. We don't have
the Nukhba. What is that? A dessert?
So, which is stupid because that just means like elite forces. But the real term is what, if you probably are familiar with the Qassam, the brigades. That's pretty much what they fought with. But Hamas is not just the Qassam brigades. Hamas is also the full-on police intelligence apparatus that runs the Gaza Strip, and that's over 100,000. That's probably 150,000, and those people can be easily integrated into the Qassam and vice versa too. So
what are you going on about? Is this like a new franchise operation or something? Is this a sandwich shop? What the fuck? A cookie store? The fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to highlight an understanding. Perhaps you find it.
Highlight an understanding? I gotta go to bed and brush my teeth. This war's been going on for 2 years. Tomorrow Trump is going to Israel to seal the deal, to close the books. It's over. The hostages have been released. Those terrorist, murderous Palestinian cocksuckers from the prison are going back to Gaza, where they will shortly be liquidated by Hellfire rockets. The war isn't over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Cry for me.
Don't follow that.
I can't see that.
The truth is you never left me. All through the Nakba, the Intifada, October 7th. It was a disaster.
Because you're crazy just like that.
I really like
That's
this
because you're crazy just like them.
Oh, they kicked me. They kicked me. Candidate Congressman John Kitover podcast. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is,
In what way?
I
And they-
never loved you.
Tango.
All through my wild days.
You're actually exalted from Deuteronomy 24.
It was a mission.
But you're still
You sound like the queen of England.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you know this.
So can that apply to
You're going to have to
multiple
spend
lives?
a lot of money for these professors because they're
Many decades prevented the Industrial Revolution from coming into England because she was like, hey, this is gonna fuck up our economy. Like, it's gonna fuck up our economy. We can't introduce the Industrial Revolution. And it was proper, and then finally they did. Right? True or false?
Man, I don't give a fuck about the Queen, dude.
Okay, so you don't know. That's fine. Also, she's probably on your fucking dollar. Also, bigger Charles and fuck. But hold on. Alpiz, this is what I'm saying. When you get all scared about AI fucking with the economy and oh my goodness, it's going to take it. You're like these scared, Brits crying about industrialism and then 100 years later realizing, oh shit, of course we're going to have to adopt this.
Hey, Jeremy, look, I just want to, you said earlier that AI makes human life easier. You're all about the advancement of technology. And, but I just want, making life easier overall, where people don't have to work as much, right?
So Joshua, Joshua, let me answer.
I have a point.
I'll answer your question. I'll answer your question, Joshua. China, right? Like most of humanity, since we came out of the trees, we've had horrific conditions, right? Like horrible, like child death, like working in the sun, most of our life slavery.
Working in the sun. Working in the
shit. Right?
Oh God, working in the sun. Working in the sun is the worst.
As we've advanced, us as humans and gotten better resources and better technology and stuff, our quality of life has increased. And so all I'm putting out there, Joshua, is that imagine we only have 80 years on this planet on average, if you're lucky, right? Only 80 years, and how old the universe is. And imagine that 50% of that has to be spent doing menial shit that a robot could do.
A robot? What kind of robot?
I'm putting out there. I'll end with this. I think that we're 5 or 10. Guys, listen. For $7,000 next year, you can buy a humanoid robot from China that can do menial tasks.
But Jeremy, here, this.
Fold my socks, wipe my ass, hit the leave quietly button for me, robot.
All right, so look, Jeremy, I'll answer you. I'll get to my point really quick.
Go ahead, Josh.
So there was a study that was recently published that stated that 70-year-old men in 1970 have more testosterone than 20-year-olds today. So that correlation stems from the lack of work. Our bodies as males, right? Just as a human race, our bodies require us, our DNA requires us to have a certain amount of work. So it's cool. Maybe we can be alleviated from doing labor.
Is there any way you could be related to the actual conversation?
I am. So
he's telling all you pussies to go to the gym.
Let him finish, guys. Hold on, Josh. Lend your point real quick.
All right, so what I'm trying to say to Jeremy's point is that it's cool to depend on AI and make our lives easier, but we all consider what type of biological effects negatively does that have on us. We have to contemplate that while we evolve with AI, not land.
Gotcha. Hold on, guys. So you're right, Josh. There will be a void, and this void needs to be filled. And if it's not, then there will be consequences, and that's what you're outlining for us there. However, I think that's ultimately a good thing, right? That we are enter a position where we're not occupied with survival. Ultimately, is here, right? And then, since it's the first time we're here, we shouldn't be surprised that we're kind of at a stage in humanity where we're kind of aimless. And I think that's the job of the modern man now, and that's what we're here to figure out. And that's the picture we're trying to build here, but we want to make it a good picture so that we can actually be motivated to go there. And so when we have these concerns, they're valid, and let's try to address them positively.
Man, Matt, I think that's the smartest thing I've heard in ages, actually. I think that one of the problems of the whatever the fuck we're living in right now, there is a lot of aimless people. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We're not going to build bombs and shit. We're going to get bombed and whatever. Oh! That builds testosterone, right? If you're going to get bombed by some random shit. Right now, we live in peacetime. That's it. In military terms, they'll call it peacetime. And so we're very lucky right now. So obviously, it's going to lead to
Thanks for that.
Every Palestinian, every Ukrainian, every Congolese person are just so behind your privileged fucking sticky leg cracker ass fucking statement. We live in a time of peace, said every Palestinian today. We live in a time of peace, said every fucking Ukrainian today. We live in a time of peace and privilege, you stinky leg cracker fuck.
We're lucky, dude. We're lucky.
Whoa.
This is why.
Hold on, guys.
We're very lucky.
Jeremy gets very right. Jeremy is a very empathetic person. He has
We're lucky.
He's got the Middle Eastern in his mind. All right.
Hey, man. I mean, I'm not sure whatever the fuck happened there, but look,
don't get triggered.
How do you be frightened, man? You're not come on, man. Think about it, dude.
It's play
what
words.
What happens when it happens to you? Man, man, I'm English, okay? Like, I am incredibly lucky to live in London. What happens if, like, something gets bombed? I will be unlucky.
Well, guys, listen. Let's talk from the context of our privileged positions, right? We here on the stage today, as members of the first world, we're part of the first world society here, and I think we have a duty to the rest of the world. There's people out there who don't have the luxury to sit around and contemplate existence.
Yeah, man.
And, right, and
yeah, man.
So, I had a thought. I lost my thought. It'll come back.
But I'm really sorry, Matt. But like what you were saying just now, I heavily agree with that. We've depleted a hell of a lot of our military share to Ukraine, and I am happy to do that. Like, I think that's awesome. We did that. Like fuck yeah, dude. You know, for good reason we did that. And I'm happy we did that. I'm a man of peace and love, and I really am. But I think you actually understand. I think you understand. I think you understand what you're talking about. So there's rare people on this app that actually do know this. Like peace through superior firepower. I guess sometimes.
Yeah, the difference between being peaceful and
the last sentence, you know what, Matt? Everything up until that last sentence.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, Jeremy wants to have financial equilibrium between somebody in Manhattan and somebody in Nairobi. I mean, what are the chances of that, Jeremy?
So let me say this, Matt, and LPs. Let me say this really quickly, right? And I'll try to be as succinct as possible. I think America used to be spectacular. I think, like, leading up into the early 70s in America, and listen, obviously slavery.
Yeah, comparatively.
Yeah, exactly, comparatively. But, like, the American dream, what you could do in 1969 is you could be, you know, a husband and wife with 2 kids, white picket fence, pay the mortgage, pay the car, go to vacation every year, you know, leave your kids your house, and then be a blue collar worker. That was a thing. And in 1971, y'all moved off the gold standard and fucked up everything.
Look, it's another one of them dumb talking apes.
Right? Because
fucking
this
stupid talking ape people.
That's old. That's the small man's dream
Stupid people.
Now, and not only that, you know, the world has caught up. You know, America was leagues beyond the rest of the world for a long time, but now it's different now.
Well, when does the rest of the world get the rest of the property taxes? We can't afford 2 things because we're paying for property taxes.
We shouldn't fault America for that. We should congratulate it. But
congratulate us for what? We're taxing ourselves to death.
Break that down, Matt. Hold on, break that down, Matt. I want to try to understand that.
The goal is to raise the bottom line, right? To take care of our neighbors. And America has been very involved in that ever since it became a power. And, you know, it's not surprising that the world would catch up faster than America can remain beyond.
We should be happy.
But anyways.
We should be happy with South Korea. Look, I mean, look at South Korea. Like, look at them.
Look at them. Just look at them.
Incredible. Like,
yeah, the Asian countries are they're very well developed. Right?
It wouldn't have happened without America.
Well, listen, but hold on, LPs. Hold on, LPs. Like, look at China. And a lot of Americans don't know that China, in so many ways, is killing it. And then, listen, I'm not going to whitewash. Like, there's obviously downsides.
Without America. By the way, it wouldn't happen without.
Yeah, there's pros and cons, Jeremy. And it's different ideologies at work.
And I agree, Matt. Like, and I gave you this nuance, and I'm happy to dive into that nuance. But all I'm saying is that America had sold out Nazi rallies in Madison Square Garden before they joined the war. America turned away boatloads of Jewish refugees from Germany before the war. Like, literally turned them away at their shores because it cost money to go to war. sent all of their gold to Canada secretly during the Blitz, because if the Germans took London and took their gold, they couldn't fund their war. Like money used to mean something, Matt. And in 1971, when America moved off the gold standard, it didn't mean anything. The only thing that mattered was how big your guns were and how you can enforce everyone to fucking use the USD to buy all oil. That's it. End of story.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that story sucks, Jeremy. I hate it. I actually don't want to talk about that story at all.
I did not know.
Let's.
I did not know. That's kind of heartbreaking, actually.
Let's focus on a new story. Let's write a new story, Jeremy. Let's write a story from scratch and let the context be we're in 2025 and we have access to the most advanced tools ever created for mankind.
Perfect. So my Lord and Savior, and by the way, just to be clear, I'll land with this. I'll land with this.
I remember my point from earlier. Go ahead, Jeremy.
How about this?
I'll be really quick. I'm an agnostic. I'm an agnostic.
And I love peace and love. And I don't want to kill anyone.
Bless that, Alpies, bless that.
And I love American people. I love Canadians. I love everyone.
Let's have Jeremy land. Let's have Jeremy land, and then we'll go Alpies, and we'll go Team Money. What's up, Team Money?
How about this?
And I promise I'm.
Unless we need to.
Hold on, Alpies. Let Jeremy land real quick.
I'll be really quick, because I know I'm killing the room. I'll mute up, man. I'm sorry, man. But brother, you know I'm agnostic, and my Lord and Savior, Satoshi Nakamoto, did exactly what you suggested when he wrote the Bitcoin white paper. Bitcoin will end wars and hunger and solve everything that was polluted when governments moved off the gold standard. I'll mute up there.
Well, what if it's the exact opposite and Bitcoin fosters war and fosters misinformation and fosters starvation and fosters secret wars and money laundering? I mean, what then, Jeremy? What if everything you just said is in your white paper's totally backwards ass, just like you, Jeremy?
You know, it's very nuanced because it really exists in a thin line there, right? Didn't Bitcoin have it had a nefarious origin story?
Oh, not at all.
It's an interesting story.
Yeah, not at all. Nobody knows who the fuck Satoshi Nakamoto is. Is it a symbol? Is it just another fucking, cryptological name? Is it all just fucking a CIA experiment to, secure the money with cryptography? I mean, Jeremy is putting forth utopian bullshit rhetoric. It's nothing based in pragmatism or reality. It's not educational. It's typical Jeremy crash out Canadian bullshit.
Appreciate that, candidate.
Let's not delve into ad hominem.
I'm fine with that. That's all good.
Oh, that's not ad hominem. That's an accurate analysis and description of Jeremy.
It's most likely made from a London banker pretending to be Japanese. It's most I know about.
Yeah, we don't know, and we'll find out one day maybe.
The thing is, it's most likely. It's most likely from a London banker that was really pissed off.
Let's address the aimlessness that has found itself then.
Okay, I actually know
at the height of our technology.
Okay. So the first code on the there was a code on it that said.
No, it was a statement written on the first block. It was a statement written on the first block of the Bitcoin blockchain that referenced a news article from the German counselor.
London when the shit went to crap.
Yeah, that sounds a bit sus. What's your point about it?
It was important. It said London. I really wish I could remember this. This is pissing me off.
If you guys want, by the way, LPS and guys, LPS, I'll mute up. Hold on, LPS, I'll mute up. Please go.
Alpius, why do you think? Can we talk?
It's what the paper said, basically. That's what the paper said, and it was like London.
LPS, can I tell you? And just for context, brother. Just for context.
Okay.
I have spent the last.
I don't.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
On the floor, basically, like a true hippie. I'm not joking. I'm staying on the floor, like doing.
Thanks for that. All right, let's go to Jeremy. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Just for context, Matt, like I have spent the last 15 years of my life studying Bitcoin. One of the investors in my company is one of the few humans that were mentioned in Satoshi's white paper. And I don't say this like I am a butterfly when it comes to.
You still don't get that.
No, I'll go ahead.
Fine. Yeah, I'm fucked up with it.
One of the investors in your company's in the white paper. I'm gonna have to Google that one now. Bunch of bollocks, lies, Jeremy. You're full of shit, mate. You're a liar. Fucking investor in the Bitcoin white paper's not an investor in your company. You're so full of shit, Jeremy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, at least know the first code. Like, you gotta know it, man. Like, if you're gonna, you just gotta know. If you need to know, you need to know, man. You know what's funny? I started typing first shit.
I've studied Bitcoin for 15 years.
Is that with technology comes a level of aimlessness that it seems that even our most sophisticated philosophy just fails to address. You would think that Christianity and these other religions, they would mold society in a certain way, yet we don't see billionaires and millionaires being good Christians or Muslims or what have you.
No, this is why I'm a Buddhist, man.
I think it's time we come up with a new.
I'm a Buddhist, man. I'm like, man. As soon as
and again, guys, I'll mute up because you guys want to talk to each other. I think, and I've been trying to say this all night, LPS. I think what you have been trying to say all night, and what I've been trying to say but keep getting muted for, is that what is recorded on the very first block of Bitcoin's blockchain was the chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was trying to. Thank you.
Look at that. All you had to do was wait.
Yeah,
and he would
thank
tell
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. God bless you, mate. Thank you so much. Oh, thank God. Thank God, Jeremy. Thank you so much, mate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeremy. Aurora, can you thank Jeremy as well?
It comes from when the 28 crisis.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy.
That's when it was created. Like, the time was really it was like.
Jeremy, you gotta wake up.
I'm here, Pat. I'm here. I'm brother. Come on. LPS.
Hey, Alpius, are you drunk, brother? You kind of just Alpius. You gotta pause. You gotta pause when I'm talking.
Matt, I'm here, but I'm super Canadian, and I'm a grown-ass man, and I'm too fucking six.
You're a man? I had no idea you identified as a man.
Hey, Lisa, welcome.
You bloody Canadian! Damn it, man! I didn't realize I was talking Canadian.
So,
I'm joking. Obviously, I'm obviously taking the piss.
Let's welcome Lisa, guys. Lisa, welcome to the space. What have you got for us?
Oh, hey. Sorry, I just joined, so I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want to, intrude.
Yeah, we're talking
Appreciate
about
that.
So what's
Jeremy just announced that he is a man, much to the surprise of everyone that has always listened to Jeremy. We all thought he was a woman or trans.
What? What's going on?
Don't worry about that.
There's a lot.
Here, mate, we're talking about fucking. This is a Steve Irwin worship group, mate.
A worship group? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a bloody Steve Irwin worship group, mate.
No, this is the House of Potentialism, which is it's a new branch of philosophy that it centers around the concept that being is not defined by what already is, but what could be.
Are we taking the piss out? Are we taking? What
No,
the
it's
hell's
definitely it's definitely very culty because, like I mean, look.
Actually, are we a cult?
No, I'm not saying it. Look, I'm
Everything
not saying
starts as a
you're
cult, doesn't it?
That sounds very culty. But
does that make it bad?
The only reason I'll say that is because I've been like around cults before.
Look, I don't think we're a cult. I don't think
I'm not saying you are.
What is the difference between a cult and a cunt? Isn't it just N and L?
Wait, do you want
I
to be
just got culty. That like one statement was quite culty, but hear me out though. So I've gone to like a lot of like silent Buddhist meditation retreats and stuff. I don't know if anybody else here has.
You know what's weird?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm into that shit, dude.
Yeah, no. Has anybody done one?
How just let people land, brother.
Yo, it's so fucking weird. If you've ever
I
been
love
to
that shit, yeah.
Well, I live in America.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, no, I live in America at the moment, so like I've done them in America, not in any other countries. But you go to these places and like they give you they have so many rules and stuff. Go ahead, sorry.
Have you done the silent ones?
I'm sorry? Yeah, that's what I said, the silent ones where you cannot talk.
Yes.
And then like you're in the kitchen, like this is the worst bit. You're in the kitchen and you're just like trying to make a snack. And you're like opening up a packet of crackers. See, everybody's like, they get like mad at you. Yeah, no, that's why I couldn't do it. Like I need sometimes I just need some crackers in the middle of the night, you know?
It's super weird. It's like,
no, it's super weird. Yeah, no, I just like I don't know many people that have gone to those like silent meditation places, but they are really weird, really weird. And obviously, like if I went to one, that means that by default I'm a weirdo, obviously.
Man,
all right, guys, we're gonna do a reset.
A wee bit, and I just kind of got bored within about like half an hour, and just like
Alpius.
I just couldn't deal with it, man.
Can you hear me, Alpius?
What are you doing reset?
Yeah, we're gonna change the topic a little bit here.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Michelle and Elm, welcome to the space. So,
hey, welcome.
We have a new title.
Pretty good people, by the way.
The new title is
Reset.
What do you guys think about the idea that chaos is just order that we haven't named yet?
Well, think about the Joker. Who is he?
Well, it's like saying order's just chaos that we haven't named yet.
I honestly, like, I'll say I feel more comfortable in chaos than I feel in,
You like having diarrhea versus regular bowel movements.
The reason is because I think it depends on, like, if you grew up in chaos, like, you're comfortable with it. So it makes you feel comfortable. So I think that, like, it depends on the person, is what I would say. Like, with chaos, like for me, like because I grew up with a fair amount of chaos. Like,
sorry to hear that, love.
When chaos happens, I feel calm because I know how to deal with it.
It's called Munchausen syndrome.
Say it again.
It's called Munchausen syndrome.
No, that's a different syndrome, actually.
Oh, you're a victim of oppression and abuse, and you're rationalizing the harassment you've suffered in your life. It's terrible.
I mean, no, I'm not going to, like, snip my life away. Like,
is that a character you're playing, Kennedy?
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Is it a character that I'm playing? I'm imitating Alpies. What are you talking about, mate? Imitating Alpies, I'm going to talk over everyone and pretend I can't hear you.
Fair enough, man.
Gonna be intoxicated all night. It's more Alpies impersonation, mate.
Terrible, like,
I might have to boot the both of you.
Kick us both, mate. Kick us both. We both deserve it.
I'll I'll do a really
Do it!
English accent.
Timeout. Put you guys in timeout. I've never done that before, actually. But you guys are quite obnoxious right now.
We're both obnoxious.
Honestly, this has been a great room. We've been going for a while. I'm feeling rather exhausted at this point.
It's a lot, isn't it? I think that we can stop pretty soon and recharge, right?
Yeah.
It's always good to recharge. Excellent room.
Yeah, let's have some closing thoughts.
Let's see. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I got something. So, we have come so far, and we have seen so much, but there is so much more to do. So tonight, and every night, let us ask ourselves, if our children should live to see the next century, what change will they see? What progress will we have made? This is our chance to answer that call. This is our moment, our time. I bid you guys good night. See you soon.
Later, Gators. Nice to speak with you.
Well, I'd like to make a final comment, if I may. In the course of human events and observing the behavior and the speech of men, supposed men here on this app, I have come to the rational and obvious conclusion that when Canada produces excrement in the shape of Jeremy, it's clear as day that Canada as a society has failed to create and manifest men of character, strength, and intelligence. Jeremy is a moron. I am complete.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Je me parle Alexa. Je me parle Siri.
Okay.
Je me parle Alexa de fromage.
My God. You're speaking French? Jeremy, you speak French, don't you?
Yeah, and that's
I don't speak French either.
that's what Americans think French is, Matt. Super sad.
Okay, Jeremy.
Super.
He doesn't miss.
Hold on.
It's a chance.
Hold on. I am so sad for our little brother who turned into a Nazi. Hold on. Who is a victim of the American education system.
Take care, guys.
The fromage is cheap.
Themselves, and as well. So they have one called Angela Hot Springs near Miles City, and it's like it was ExxonMobil accidentally drilled into it in the 50s, and it's on some private ranch, and it comes out of the ground at like 130 degrees, and it's just naturally, after they drilled into it, but it's pretty wild shit. So
when I went to Alaska, the thing I noticed first was how crisp the clouds and the air quality was and clean. Like, I guess the pollution wasn't I could see really far away. Like, they just, I don't know. Maybe I was imagining it, but it was just so crisp.
It is. Where I live, because where I grew up, like, there's so much fucking just pollution in the air. Of course, it's Detroit. You're surrounded by factories. But when I moved out here, where I'm at, the population is so small. It's underdeveloped. Man, that's how I feel. Like, oh my God, I can actually breathe. I can see in front of me. This shit is amazing.
Well, I would say this. This is how I can. So I remember I was talking to my dad on the phone in it was October, I believe, when I first moved up there, and so it was obviously already getting pretty fucking cold in this, place that's 20 minutes from Anchorage, and I remember all of a sudden I felt like I felt like it was almost like deja vu. It almost reminded me of Missoula. It's like, oh my god, this place is gorgeous. But October, within just a few short weeks, it snows. Then snow is permanently on the ground. Then there's ice sheets, and then there's all of this shit. You've been trying to get a hold of me for a minute. Within 2 months or so, it goes from being light at, I don't know, maybe 8 a.m. If you're a small... Then it's like 10:30. Oh my god, the sun's starting to come out. Amazing. 11. There's like a periphery of the sun. And then 2 o'clock, it's like sundown. It's going down. Then 3 o'clock, it's like boom.
Holy shit, you just described the Earth rotating around the fucking sun, Pepe. In fucking 24 hours. Unbelievable. Holy shit, Pepe.
Amazing. But, it's, once again, if you're, you could read about Alaska and learn, like, this has always been the case. But, like, until you're somebody who, like, lives there, it's kind of, a little bit surreal. Now, I don't know what it was, but like with that short daytime period, I thought it was fucking cool. So fucking cool. I liked it. Don't ask me why. I just liked it. I did. I had like a Planet Fitness membership. I would tan there. Maybe that I was getting my vitamin D and sunlight, and that's why like it wasn't depressing the fuck out of me. But I thought it was cool. Why? Because it was different.
I have a memory of a gallon of milk costing a fortune.
Everything.
I also read about that. It's so expensive out there because you're so.
It is. So just like Hawaii is very expensive, and I remember like you could get like deodorant. It would cost maybe like $2.50, $3. This is pre-COVID pandemic, by the way. But then it's just like $9. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Shit's more expensive for sure.
Don't they give like the people who live in Alaska like I don't know a couple thousand every year?
Yeah, they get a dividends check. Yeah, they get a dividends check. If you live there for like a year, they give you for
I picked up a Buddhist book called Radical Acceptance. You're on one of those free libraries.
This will give you goosebumps. Poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th district. To defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th.
Yeah, I can't emphasize this enough. A rigorous adherence to truth.
Is it time to go to sleep?
Got this money. What? Well, I'm back.
Back and I'm better than before. I am Fister. Okay, we're shutting down the live show.